Sixth question of the study guide. The train ride at the zoo covers a distance of 3.5 miles in 1/3 of an hour. How many miles per hour does the train go? Well, we're trying to find out how far it traveled for 1 mile. So we know how far it traveled in 1/3 of a mile of an hour. So in order to make this 1/3 of an hour into a whole hour, we're asking ourselves 1/3 times what gives us 1? And 1/3 times 3 gives us 1. So whatever we do to in 1/3 of an hour to make it a whole hour, we have to do to this 3.5 miles to find out how far it traveled in 1 hour. So because we multiplied this by 3 to get the 1 hour, we have to multiply this by 3 to get the whole hour. So I'm going to write it out for you. So we did 1/3 times 3 to give us our 1 hour. And we have to do the same thing with the distance. So 3.5 miles or 3.5 miles times 3, that's going to be 10.5. So that's 1 hour, and that's miles. So what we just found out is that the train ride at the zoo covers 10.5 or 10.5 miles in 1 hour. So how far can the train travel in 3 hours? Well, we can use this unit rate up here. We can set up a proportion if we really wanted to. So miles are on the top, that's what we're looking for. Hours are on the bottom, which is what we know. We know that we're trying to find how far it traveled in 3 hours. So we can solve the proportion this way by multiplying the partners and dividing by the loner. Or we can just look at this again. 10.5 miles in 1 hour. So if they're asking how far it traveled in 3 hours, to go from 1 to 3, we multiply by 3. To go from 10.5 to the amount it traveled in 3 hours, we have to multiply that by 3. So 10 and 5 tenths times 3, that's going to give us 31.5. And let me just check my work here just to make sure. So 3 times 31, 10.5. Yeah, 31.5. Now what that means is the train covers 31.5 miles in 3 hours.